Welcome to this video. I wrote this video because I just recently purchased a Langmuir Systems plasma table. So in the meantime, I didn't want to learn Fusion on Fusion 360. So what I did is I wrote a program to cut shapes using Mark III demo. So all the shapes that I have, I'll show you this later. Well, these are the shapes. Got circles, rectangles, bolt circle, gusset, T, L, oblong, and hex. With all these shapes here, you can create a part. Like if you wanted to drill holes or cut holes in here, or cut holes here, well, there's a program built in here that will do that. The bolts, it's called the X and Y positions. So let's get into the program. Let's get out of this. Okay, you have a README. You can click on the README. This is for a future. Right here, I'm going to do a future Z-axis. But right now, it doesn't have it. This program doesn't have that right now. That's my future upgrade in this program. So read that. What you do is you enter your pierce delay time, your cutting speed in inches or feet per minute. The G code, you could have M8, M9, whatever you want here. I see most people using in Langmuir systems is M3 and M5 for Mark III. Then you would save it, save to a plasma.ini file. Then you would enter your G-code file path. I have one shown here. This is mine. I created a folder called Shapes G-code. So what I'm going to show you now is how to do that. So I'm going to click on this and cut it. And then I'm going to browse. I'm going to use my desktop. Well, I've already established this, so I'll click on it. I'll show you how to do it. What you do, if you want to put something on your desktop, a folder, well, you would add the name of the folder here plus the backslash, and then you would click Create. It's done. Okay, that part's done. We've created where all the G-code files are going. Close. Now we select our shape. Tells you that right here. I'm going to select the circles, and here's an example. We're going to do this example. So right now I'm going to do the bolt circle first, and then the inner and outer circles. So I add here where it says add bolt circles. Okay, I've already created this. I established this center as 2 1/8. I established the bolt circle as 3 inches. I'm going to do 6 holes, starting the first hole going counterclockwise at 30 degrees. The hole diameters are 1/4 inch. Looks like I have a goof up in my hole diameter here. I'll fix that on the software, so disregard that. So the hole diameter is 250. That won't affect anything. The kerf width is 60 thousandths, and the lead in and lead out is 60 thousandths. So enter. That's all you do. Close it. Go back to circles. Change this to 2 inches for the inner. Inner diameter is 2 inches. Hit that. Okay. The outer is 4 inches. Type that in. Centers, everything's correct. So let's click on that. Close. Now what I've done here is I established a pot, so I'm going to close all the shapes. If I wanted to add another shape, I just keep on adding whatever I got to do. So right now I've completed a pot. Close all shapes. Next thing is to give it a name. We're going to call this pot flange dot tap. So the pot is flange type tap dot tap. I could have just, why don't I just say flange? Make it shorter. Flange dot tap. Save it. Now it's saved to this desktop. It's called flange. Save it. Create the G code. G code file is completed. Okay. Edit it. Here it is right here. This will run in Mach 3, which I'm going to do right now. Exit. Exit. I'm not going to exit out of that. I'm going to bring up Mach 3. Here's Mach 3. Okay, so I'm going to load the program. Load it. I'm going to this Shapes G code, and I want the flange tap. Here it is right here. Now you would zero, if this wasn't zeroed, then you would zero it. And over here, start the cycle. It's moving to the first 250 hole, or quarter-inch hole. Now to speed this up, to make it faster, I'm going to hit it all the way here. Now I don't know how long this is going to take. So we'll just watch it, cut. When you buy the program, this file will be as a test file. I'll have a couple of G-code test files that you can run, or you can create your own. So we're doing the third hole. And that's at 250 inches a minute, which wasn't set in the program. The program was set for 100, I think. So you can see that the pot's being cut. Torch is on. That means it's cutting. It's off. It's moving to the next position. Then it's going to come on, cutting. Next hole, and last hole. It's going to cut the 2-inch hole next. Okay, that's done. It's moving. Torch on. It's cutting. Right there, you can see that it's cutting the 2-inch hole, or 2-inch diameter. Now if you wanted to drill these out, I guess you could change the hole size from 2 inches, say leave a 1/16 to drill. So you would make the hole 3/16 and then drill it out with your drill press. But if the holes don't matter much, that you can make oversized, then you could make them 30-second bigger. All a matter of what pot you're making, or the tolerances that you have to have. Now we're doing the outside. Torch is on. We're cutting. Now if you notice that this is going clockwise and the holes were going counterclockwise, well, I've noticed that most CAM programs do it that way. So that's how I'm doing it. So we're doing the last cut. Over here you can see that it's GO2 is clockwise, GO3 is counterclockwise. Because you have a lead in and a lead out circular. If you're going bigger this, maybe I can Well, I gotta find a cut. Oh, I goofed it up. Oh, there it is right there. Well, we'll leave it alone. I guess I should have showed you that right at the beginning. We're almost done with our cut. Alright, we're here. Only got to go to here and then it's done. You notice we're running in the demo mode up here too. Okay, we're done. I guess that's it. Thanks for watching this video.